Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Glacial Geek Battle Report. I'm Phil, the Glacial Geek, coming to you here from Casa de Bird, where I am going to be fighting a 2,000-point ITC battle between the Iron Hands, which I will be handling, against Thomas's Ultramarines. So the story that we've got going on here is that Guilliman started asking the Adeptus Mechanicus some questions about an operation that they had going on at one of their dig sites, about some of the materials that they were digging up and researching. The Mechanicus decided they didn't like the Lord Guilliman questioning what they were doing, because perhaps they had some materials that they were unearthing that were proscribed and perhaps they shouldn't be dealing with, but they decided that it was more important that they get that. So they called in some favors with the Iron Hand, saying, we need you to stop him from coming any further and investigating into this dig site that we have here. And the Iron Hands complied as they were requested to do so. So that's the story that we've got going on. We are going to be doing an ITC mission. So we're going to be doing ITC mission number 2, which is Cut to the Heart. There are 3 objectives. One over here. Oh no, I'm sorry. One's over here. We've got one in the middle, and then there's another one back over here. So we each place one in our own deployment zones, and then there's one in the middle. So it's the usual ITC mission. So if you hold one and kill something on your turn, you score points. If you kill more and hold more during the round, you score additional points. The bonus point for this round is if you hold the middle objective and your opponent's objective, you score an additional point on your turn. And then we have secondary missions that we have chosen. I have chosen Big Game Hunter. I have also chosen Recon. Big Game Hunter means killing the vehicles that he has there. Recon is having models in each of the 4 quadrants of the table board. And then I chose Engineers. I elected 2 Intercessor squads, which if they can't shoot, they can't cast powers, they can't fight. And if they do so while within 3 inches of an objective, at the end, starting on battle round 2, I can score a point for that. So those are my secondaries. My opponent has chosen, he's chosen Kingslayer on my Warlord, which is going to be my Dreadnought here. He has also chosen Recon as well, which we already went over. And then he has chosen, what was the other one? Butcher's Bill, which is killing 2 units in a turn. He will score a point for that. So that is the story. That is the mission. Before we go any further, though, let's show you the 2 armies that are going to be fighting it out. So for the Iron Hands, I'll be running a Brigade Detachment. Leading off that detachment, we have a Primaris Librarian, Pharos, a Lieutenant, and a Captain with a Thunderhammer Storm Shield and a Jump Pack. We have 5 5-man Intercessor squads with Stalker Pattern Bolt Rifles and a 5-man Scout Squad with Sniper Rifles. We have 3 3-man squads of Suppressors. We have a 3-man Assault Centurion squad. We have an Apothecary. We have a Devastator squad with 4 Grav Cannons. We have 2 Thunderfire Cannons. We have a Drop Pod. And last but not least, we have a Relic Contemptor Dreadnought with Twin Las Cannon, Cyclone Missile Launcher, and Chain Fist. And then for the Ultramarines, he'll be running a Battalion Detachment and a Super Heavy Auxiliary Detachment. Leading off the Battalion Detachment, we have Tigurius and a Tech Marine. We have 2 5-man Scout squads. Each squad has a Stormbolter on the Sergeant, 2 Bolters and 2 close combat weapons, and 1 5-man Intercessor squad with a Thunderhammer. We have 3 2-man Vicatrix Guard squads. We have a Relic Leviathan Dreadnought with 2 Storm Cannon arrays. We have a Relic Contemptor Dreadnought with 2 Twin Las Cannons and a Cyclone Missile Launcher. We have a Repulsor Executioner. We have an Impulsor with a Shield Dome. We have a Thunderfire Cannon. And last but not least, we have Robote Guilliman himself. Going over deployment here for the Iron Hands, I have one of my Thunderfire Cannons back over here, a 5-man Intercessor squad over here. I then have a big old blob in the middle here. I've got 2 Intercessor squads inside over here, one on top of the building, one on the side. I've got my 3-man Assault Centurion squad up in the front over here. I've got my Librarian. I've got my Lieutenant. I've got Pharos. I've got my Warlord Relic Contemptor Dreadnought over here. And then have the Scout squad inside there, along with the Apothecary in the middle over there. And then over here, I've got my 2 intercessor squads that are my engineers, along with a thunder fire cannon. In Deep Strike, I have the drop pod. Inside of there is going to be the Grav squad, the Devastator squad, and I have the 3 squads of suppressors are going to be in Deep Strike as well. Going over deployment now for the Ultramarines, we have his scout squad over here in the building. We have Thunderfire Cannon inside the building over here. Relic Contemptor Dreadnought back over here. Leviathan Dreadnought over here. We have Guilliman himself. We've got the Tech Marine, Tigurius, Victrix Guard, and the Executioner, the Repulsor Executioner. Inside of the Repulsor Executioner is going to be a 5-man Veteran Intercessor squad. So you spent the CP to upgrade them. We have the other squad of scouts over here. And then we have the Impulsor back over here with 2 squads of the Victrix Guard inside of there. So that is deployment. As of right now, the Iron Hands are going to be going first, unless he can seize the initiative, looking for a 6.
Seize!
No, close with the 5, but not enough to get it. So we will come back to you after a movement phase for the Iron Hands here on turn 1. Movement phase for the Iron Hands here on turn 1. My Thunderfire Cannon stood still over here, as did this 5-man Intercessor squad. My captain here jumped up over this way, advancing, rolled a 2 for his advance. My Librarian stayed back over here. The Pharaohs moved up along with the my Warlord, along with the Centurions who advanced up there, rolled a 1 for their advance. That's why we're all the way back over here. Lieutenant moved up over there. These guys jumped up to the top floor. This Intercessor squads moved up along with them over here. The Engineers stood still, as did the other Thunderfire Cannon. And in from Deep Strike came my drop pod, dropping in over here 9 inches away from them and unloading my Grav squad. So that is going to be it for the movement phase. We'll come back to you with the psychic phase. All right, so first things first, he is going to cast Might of Heroes onto my my Dreadnought over there. So needing 6. Goes off on a 7, so that is going to go off. All right, into the shooting phase now. My Grav squad is going to start us off by firing into his Leviathan over here. I am going to spend 1 CP on Grav Amps, which allows me to reroll the wound and damage rolls for my Grav squad here. And I'm going to spend 1 CP for, is it Focus Fire, I believe? It's basically what happens is if everyone here fires at the same unit, I get to wound rolls of 6 count as 2 wounds, which is going to be hopefully pretty good. We'll see if this works here. So we've got 4 attacks each from the Grav squad. One of them is going to have the Signum, which will be indicated by the black dice there. These are all going to be hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because they're a heavy weapon, and I am Iron Hands. So hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s, or in 2s, so re-rolling these 1s. Okay, not meant to be there. So that's going to be 4 misses. These are going to be strength 5, toughness 8. So wounding on 5s and 6s, re-rolling because of the stratagem. Re-rolling because of the stratagem. So we got all of these. And then re-rolling because of the stratagem. All right, getting a couple more there. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 at AP minus 3. Oh, and the 6s count as 2. That's right. So it's going to be an additional 2 that go in there. So it's going to be 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wounds that are going to go in there. These are going to be AP minus 3. So he has his 4-up invul save.
That's 4. And then did you do the ballistics 2 guy?
That's one of the black ones with the ballistics 2. But I'm going to fire it a second time. Yeah, I'm going to use we'll just do it again here. So I'm going to use a cherub that I have in here and make him fire for a second time just so we can do all the saves at the same time. So here we go. Hitting on 2s, that's going to be all hits. Wounding on 5s. Re-rolling because of the Grav Amps. So that's going to be another 2, and one of them is a 6. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 wounds that are coming in over here. These are going to be looking for 4-up invul saves. Oh, yeah, 1 second. All right, here we go. 14 4-ups. Ooh, that is a bunch of fails in there. We'll come back with that. All right, so these are going to be 10 wounds go through. These are going to be D3 damage because he's got a 3-up armor save. So these are going to be, or over 3, he's got a 2-up. So these are going to be D3 damage, and I can re-roll the damage on these. So essentially, because he's doing the half damage, I'm going to re-roll in anything that's not a 3. So rolling here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are going to be 3s, and then I'm going to re-roll these ones. Oh, that's going to be 2, so that's going to be 12. Yeah, 13, 14, 15, 16. So he is dead. Does he explode? On a 2, he does not. Now my 5-man intercessor squad here is going to fire into his scout squad. So we're going to have 5 shots hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because of being Iron Hands. Nope, not meant to be on that one. These are going to be wounding on 4s. That is going to be 3 at AP -3 because of Devastator Doctrine. So they got 6-up saves and cover over there. Making none of them. Stormbolter from the drop pod into them over there. Okay, 1 hit. 1 wound. 3-up save. He's good. So now my snipers here are going to fire into Tigurius over there. I'm going to be hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Re-roll those 1s. Okay, that's going to be 3 hits. Strength 4, toughness 4. Looking for 4s to wound. That's going to be 2 wounds. One of them was a 6, so he takes a mortal wound, and then he's got 2 regular saves, 2-ups because he's in cover over there.
They're -1, so back to 3-ups.
Oh yes, back to 3-ups. So fails 1 of those, so he's going to take 2 total wounds.
Look out, both.
All right, he's going to try to look out these onto the Victrix guard, so they both go off. This 5-man squad is going to fire into his repulsor. He's -1 to hit because Tigurius selected him as his target, so they're going to be hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s. Okay, so it's going to be 2 hits. Strength 4, toughness 8, so looking for 6s to wound. Rerolling 1s to wound because of the lieutenant over there. That's going to be 2 wounds at AP -3, so looking for, he is covering over there, so 5-ups. Makes 1, fails 1. Second squad is also going to fire into him as well. 5 shots, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Okay, that is going to be 5 hits. Looking for 6s to wound. Getting 1 wound, AP -3, +1 because of cover. He's, fails that one, so that's another 2 wounds. Thunderfire Cannon is going to fire into the 2-man scout squad over here. So it's 4 D3 shots. So it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6 shots. Hitting on 2s. That's going to be all hits. Strength 5, so looking for 3s to wound. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 at AP -2 because of Devastator Doctrine. 5-ups with cover. Fail them, so they are dead. And then this Thunderfire Cannon is going to fire into this scout squad over here. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s because of a heavy weapon. All right, so that's going to be all hits. Wounding on 3s. That is going to be 1 wound. And he takes a guy. Alrighty, so that's going to be it for the Iron Hand's turn here on turn 1. I did kill something, and I do have an objective. I also got a point for Big Game Hunter. So we will now come back to you after movement phase for the Ultramarines here on turn 1.
Fix this guy in a move.
Movement phase for the Ultramarines here. These scouts advanced over this way, rolling a 6, which got them just over the side there. His impulsor advanced up over this way, moving 19 inches. His repressor kind of moved around. The Tech Marine stayed back over there, as did the Victrix guard behind him. These guys all moved up over this way, except for Tigurius, who advanced over that way to get behind him. And then his Thunderfire Cannon stayed still over there. So at the end of the movement phase, he's going to heal his repulsor back up, D3, getting 3 more wounds back. That's cool, down to just down 1 at this point. So that's going to be it for the movement phase. We'll come back to you with the psychic phase.
Right here.
So first, he is going to cast Smite into my dude bros over here. That will go off at an 11, D6 mortal wounds. 6 mortal wounds. That's how you do that. Oh, that's right. 6 up, feel no pain. I keep forgetting that I'm Iron Hands. Oh, man. 6 up, feel no pain.
If you want to spend a command point to make it 5 up.
No, I think I'm just going to stick with that. That was pretty good. But so 6 up, feel no pain. Making one of them, which is still enough to kill that whole squad. Well done.
So making Mighty
And then
Heroes?
he's going to make Mighty Heroes onto his relic right there. On a 6, it goes off.
You want to do transhuman on?
All right, so at the beginning of the shooting phase, I am going to spend 1 CP on Cogitative Martyrdom, which allows these guys over here to take wounds from him. Or it's actually from any character, right? Yeah, so this unit got elected to take him from any character within 3 inches. He's within 3 inches. That's the big one I'm worrying about over here because he's the one that can get shot at. My opponent also popped smoke on his dude bro over here. He also, what was the other thing you did? You did Tremor Cell, 1 CP on Tremor Cell, so we'll get to that in a bit. But first, we're going to fire with his Relic Contemptor here into my dude bros up in the front here, the Centurions. So we're going to start with the las cannons first.
Last cannon's hitting on 2s, but he moved, so he's not.
Yeah, so hitting on 3s because he moved.
Yeah, 3s.
Okay, that's going to be re-rolling because of Guilliman. That's going to be 3 hits. Strength 9, so looking for 3s to wound. That's going to be 3 wounds. Got 3 5-up invul saves. I make one of them, so 2 of them go through. So the first one does 6 damage. Woo! That's how you do that. So I've got 6 5-up feel no pains because of my apothecary being the super apothecary over here. And I make none of them, so that's going to be 1 guy dead. And the next one's going to do 1 damage over there. I'm going to spend a command point to re-roll that
For 3.
into a 3. So then I've got 3 5-up invul saves, 5-up ignoring wounds. Make none of those. So another guy is down to 1. All right, good job, buddies. And here come the missiles. Going to be 1 hit re-rolling. So strength 8. So that's going to be no wound there. So now Guilliman is going to fire into my Centurions over here. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling because of himself. That's going to be 3 hits. Strength 6, so 3s to wound. Re-rolling 1s because of himself. So that's going to be 2 wounds.
-1.
AP -1, so we've got 2 3-up saves. Making them both. Woo! All right, so now his Repulsor Executioner is going to fire his big gun into my dude bro over here. I'm going to spend a CP on half damage to him. What's it? Duty Eternal into him, so half damage is going to be done to him. I also had the Iron Stone was placed on him, so he's going to be -1 damage as well. And now we have his hits here. He did move half, so he gets to fire twice. So that's going to be 4 hits. Strength 10, so that's going to be re-rolling because of
Seal of Oath Relic.
the Seal of Oath Relic over there. So that's still going to be 3 wounds. 3, what does he have, a 5-up invul save? So 3 5-up invul saves. He's going to make 1 of those, so 2 go through. So it's
it has to be 5 or 6 to get to 2.
What's up? Oh, that's right, yeah, because it's D3 damage. So that's going to be 2 damage, and that's going to be 1 damage. But that 2 damage becomes 1 because of the Iron Stone. Am I correct?
This will be turning 3. So
that would be a 3. Turn into a 2.
It'll turn into a 2. This will turn
-1, and then but then half damage as well because I spent the CP,
so
right?
5 half will turn.
Oh, it's 5 damage. Oh, D6 damage. Okay, so 5 damage gets turned into 2.
This is automatically a 3 because of this big gun. But
that's automatically a 3, which still gets put down to 1 there. So
damage.
it's going to be 3 damage. I'm going to try to look out, sir, those ones to my dude bros over here. So it's on 2+, correct? All right, 2 of them will be on him. 1 of them will go off. Let's see if I feel no pain from that one that goes off. It does feel the pain, so one of these guys is going to take a wound, and then feel no pains on him. He feels half a pain. He only feels 1 pain.
Centurions?
And everything else into the Centurions now over here.
So I'm going to shoot Onslaught Cannon and Twin Heavy Bolter.
All right, we're going to do the Onslaught Cannon and the Twin Heavy Bolter together here.
So hitting on
3s. Rerolling because of Rowboat over there. Strength 5 -2, so looking for 4s to wound. Rerolling those 1s. So that's 11 wounds onto them. 4-up armor saves. Oh, buddy. Okay. Got 3 of those. And then we have 5-up feel no pains because of the apothecary there. I ignore 2 of them, which means that that's going to kill them with 1 extra wound remaining. And then he's going to fire his Thunderfire Cannon into my Dreadnought over here. So he's going to have 4 D3 shots. So that's going to be 3, 6, 7, 8 shots. These are going to be hitting on 2s. That is going to be all but 1 hit. Or are you within range?
Yep.
Within range of Rowboat over there.
wounds.
Nope, not meant to be. So these are going to be strength 5. So 5s to wound.
But then -1 to wound.
-1 to wound because of that. So it's going to be 6s to wound. No wounds there. But he still is going to be half his movement phase because of tremor shells. All right, so that's going to be the end of the Ultramarines' turn here. He did kill something. He does hold something. He also managed to kill 2 units, which is managed to get Butcher's Bill. He also managed to hold more by holding this objective and the one back over in his end. And he also has recon because this squad is just over into this quarter here. He's just over into this quarter here. He's got a Victrix guard over in that quarter and then a bunch of guys over in this side. So that's going to be it for the Ultramarines' turn here. Pretty good turn there for turn 1. So we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Iron Hands on turn 2. All right, movement phase for the Iron Hands. My Thunderfire Cannon stayed still back over here. These Intercessors moved up. Obviously, my Drop Pod had to stay still over here. My Smash Captain moved up over here. These Intercessors moved up over this way. These Intercessors moved up around this way. I did do the Iron Stone onto him again, and then he moved over this way. He had Tremor Shell, so he could only move 5 inches this way. Everyone else kind of shuffled around with him, including the Scouts. My Engineer stood still, as did my other Thunderfire Cannon. And then from reserves, I had 2 squads of Suppressors drop in back over here, and then I had 1 squad of Suppressors drop in over here. When I did so, my opponent spent 2 CP to Auspex scan with his dude bro over here, his what's it called? Tech Marine. And he's gonna fire into here. So here we go.
Overcharging that plasma.
Supercharging that plasma pistol. On a 3 does hit because it becomes a 2. It's -1, so it becomes a 2. So that's a hit. Strength 8. That is a wound.
So -3.
AP -3. So looking for a 6-up save. Show me that fill first. No fill face there. So then I have 2 6-up feel no pains. Show me those fill faces. Yeah, I get 1 and he's alive. And now my Psyker is going to cast Might of Heroes in the Psychic phase onto my Dreadnought. That's going to not go off. And now he's going to cast Smite into those Scouts. That will go off on a 10. So D3, yep, D3 mortal wounds, getting 2 mortal wounds. So now my suppressors over here are going to start off by firing into his Tech Marine. So we got 6 shots hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because of Iron Hands. Okay, not meant to be. So it's going to be 5 hits. Strength 7, so 3s to wound. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds here. AP minus, what is that? -3 with Devastator Doctrine. So these are going to be looking for +1 because he's in cover there. So it's 4-up saves.
Gotta make 3 of them.
Makes all of them. Well done.
And 2 missiles, and you got
And now my dude bro here, my Dreadnought is going to fire everything into his impulsor over here. I gave him the targeting protocol. He has a second warlord trait there, given the protocol there, which will allow him to reroll 1 hit, 1 wound, and 1 damage. So here we go. He is going to fire the twin last cannons into him, hitting on 3s because he's -1 to hit because he pops smoke over there. All right, so that's going to be 2 hits. Strength 9, so looking for 3s to wound. I'm going to reroll the 1 wound because of the targeting protocols into a wound. So that's going to be 2 wounds there. AP -3, 4-up invul save because of the dome. Makes 1, fails 1. Damage is D6. I'm going to reroll that one with my targeting protocols into a 5. And then the 2 Cyclone missile shots firing into him over there. I'm going to reroll the 1 hit because I did a wound and a damage so far. So rerolling a hit into a hit. So these are going to be strength 8, so looking for 3s to wound. That is going to be 2 wounds with fill faces over there. 4 ups. Fails them both. So oop. 1 second. Gonna spend a command point to reroll one of those. No, that's going to go through. 2d6 damage. 4 damage. I'm going to spend a CP to reroll that 1. Back into a 1. I've got a shirt in my store for that. This squad of Intercessors is going to fire into the Scouts over here. Rerolling 1s. That is going to be 5 hits. That is going to be 4 wounds at AP -3. So that guy is dead, and then he's got 6s. No, he did as well. And then this squad of intercessors is going to fire into him over here. 5 shots. All right, that's going to be 4 hits. Oh, -1. So that's going to be 3 hits. Looking for 5s to wound. That one's cocked. That's going to be 1 wound. 4 up. He's good. So now the scouts are going to fire into him over here. 5 shots. Hitting on rerolling 1s because of Iron Hands. So that's hitting on 4s. So that's going to be 4 hits. Strength 4, looking for 5s to wound. 6s do mortal wounds. Getting 1 wound in there. Oh, lieutenant's over there, rerolling 1s. That's going to be 2 wounds, 2 regular saves.
These are -1, so 4 ups again.
4 ups. Oh, that's right, -1s. Ooh, makes both of them. Thunderfire Cannon is going to fire into it over here. So that's going to be 2, that's going to be 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 shots. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because of Iron Hands. Alrighty, that is going to be a bunch of hits there. These are going to be wounding on 5s. That is going to be 1, 2 at AP -2. So we got 2 4-ups. Makes 1, fails 1. One of the intercessors over here can see him over here. Let's take that shot. Rerolling 1s. No! And then the other Thunderfire Cannon is going to fire into him as well. 43. Not as great there. 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 6 shots. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. That's going to be 5 hits. Looking for 5s to wound. Oh, no. That's going to be 2 wounds at AP -2. 4 ups. Oh, and he goes down. Does he explode? He does explode. Oh, well, I don't think he's in range of it. Oh, no, he can't be in range. Oh, give me a heart attack over here. So there's 4 guys inside there, correct?
4 guys.
One of them will twist an ankle getting out of there. Oof. All right, so that's going to be it for the Iron Hands here on turn 2. I did score another big game hunter by killing that impulsor. I did get recon, and I also got an engineering because one of the squads didn't do anything. The one squad shot, but the other guys didn't. So that's going to be it for the Iron Hands here on turn 2. We will come back to you after movement phase for the Ultramarines on turn 2. Movement phase for the Ultramarines here on turn 2. His Thunderfire Cannon and the Tech Marine moved up over this way. He's in Tactical Doctrine now, so Ultramarines, because of their Super Doctrine, count as remaining stationary even if they move during Tactical Doctrine, which is pretty good. This guy moved up over this way. Guilliman followed along with him. Tigurius advanced up over this way. His intercessors disembarked from the repulsor. The repulsor moved up over this way. The Vicatrix Guard and the Tech Marine moved over this way. Then he healed him. He's back up to full wounds back now. Then over here, the 2 squads of Vicatrix Guard make their way over this way towards my engineers. And that is going to be it. So that is it for the movement phase. We'll come back to you with the psychic phase. All right, so first things first, Tigurius is going to try to give him Might of Heroes.
6, but I got a +1.
That will go off on an 8 because he gets this +1.
Drop pod is close.
And then smiting into the drop pod over here. Not gonna. Oh, +1 because of Tigurius. That goes off for D3 mortal wounds.
You do have as Iron Hands a strat that you could use. It costs 2 command points to deny on a 4+.
Nah, I'm gonna let that one go. D3 mortal wounds. 2 mortal wounds.
2 6.
2 6 up. Ignoring wounds. Ignoring 1. I'll take it. Alrighty, so now at the beginning of his shooting phase, I elected to nominate these guys for cognitive martyrdom, so allowing them to take off wounds from characters over here. Now my opponent is going to spend 2 CP to nominate this veteran intercessor squad to fire have rapid fire 2 for their weapons. They count as having stood still in the tactical because of the tactical doctrine with their super doctrine, meaning that they're going to have full rapid fire because of bolter discipline, and they're going to be firing, I imagine, into these guys back over here. Yeah. So these are going to be hitting on 3s, re-rolling because of Guilliman. That's pretty good. All right, these are going to be strength 4, toughness 4. So looking for 4s to wound. We'll come back to that. Re-rolling 1s. That is going to be 10 wounds. So we've got 5 up saves here because it's tactical doctrine. Making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. That's not bad. I'll take that. And then we've got 5 up ignoring wounds. ignoring one of those. So that's going to be 2 dead intercessors. And now his Tech Marine is going to fire his pistol and his flamer. What are we going to do first?
Flamer.
Flamer first. 2 hits.
Shots.
That's going to be 2 wounds.
2 armor saves. These are -1s.
AP -1, so that's going to be 1 that goes through. 6 up, feel no pain. No, he feels it. Plasma without supercharging, that is a hit.
Strength 7.
That is a wound.
This is -4. So
AP -4 because of Tactical Doctrine. No, it's a pistol, plasma pistol.
It's a plasma cutter.
Oh, it's a plasma cutter, not the plasma pistol. So it is assault, so it's AP -4, so it's just going to go straight through. So now we have a 6 up, ignoring wound. Oh, I wanted to, but it didn't. All right, now Guilliman is going to fire into my guys over here. Hitting on 2s. That's all hits. Strength 6, so 3s to wound. That is going to be 2 wounds.
These are -2 now.
AP -2, so looking for 5 up saves. Making them both. Woo! And now he's going to fire his shots into my suppressors over here.
And then we'll shoot missiles.
And the missiles into my intercessors over there. So we're going to go with the las cannons first. Hitting on 2s because he counts as staying stationary. Strength 9, so 2s to wound. That is going to be 2 wounds there.
But then we'll
Re-rolling 1s because of... back into 1s. So that's going to be 2 AP -3. So it's going to be 6 up saves. Make neither of those. So the first one is going to do 6 damage. I mean, I don't know why I'm rolling this. Oh, look, that guy's dead. And then the second one is going to do 4 damage. And look, he's dead too. And the missiles are going to hit. Strength 8, so that's going to be 2 wounds.
These are -2s.
-2, so looking for 5 up saves. Making 1, failing 1. 5 damage. Oh, not bad, but he's dead.
Stuff.
And now the repulsor is going to fire main gun into my dreadnought. He's going to fire the twin heavy bolter and the Icarus, or the onslaught Gatling and the Icarus into my 3-man squad. And he's going to fire the storm bolters into my 5-man squad up here. So what you want to do first?
Let's do the big gun. I do have the relic here, so I reroll everything against my chosen target.
Okay, so he's going to do the relic, and he's the chosen target over here, so he's going to get to reroll everything here. So 3s to hit, rerolling everything. That's going to be 4 hits.
Strength 10.
Strength 10, so 3s to wound. Rerolling 1 because of Guilliman over there. That's going to be 4 wounds there. That's going to be 4 5 up invul saves. Making 2 of those. So 2 go through here. They're going to be doing 5, which is half and 1, so that's going to become 2 and 1. So that's going to be 3 total. I'm going to try to pass those off onto these intercessors over here. And they're going to go off. So 5 up, feel no pain. Making 1 of them, so 1 of these guys is dead. And here come the big shots that are going to be into the 2-man squad back over here.
Just reroll.
Rerolling those 1s. And these are going to be wounding on 3s. No reroll there. So 3,
9, 10 -2. No, -1s.
10 at AP -1. So that's going to be 8, 9, 10. Get your dice. These are going to be AP -1, so looking for 4 up saves. That is not bad. I'll take that. And then I've got 4 wounds that go through. These are going to be 5 up, ignoring wounds. And I ignore 1 of them. It means 1 guy's still alive. And now the Icarus Heavy Stubber. These are going to be hitting on 4s because it's -1 to hit. Rerolling 1s because of Guilliman.
Strength 4
1 hit, strength 4. 4 to wound. That's a wound. AP -1. 4 up save. No, it's going to go through. 5 up, feel no pain. No, and he dies. And here come the storm bolters. Rerolling 1s because of Guilliman.
And strength 4.
Strength 4, 4s to wound. That is 3 wounds.
These are -1 because of rapid fire.
-1 because of Tactical Doctrine. Okay. 5 ups. Okay, so 1 and 1, 2 wounds go through. His Thunderfire Cannon is going to fire at my back guys over here.
How many shots?
It's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots. These are going to be hitting on 2s. That is going to be all hits. Strength 5, so looking for 3s to wound. That is going to be 4 wounds.
They're only -1, but they're not in cover. So
4 -1, not in cover. So we're going to have 4 up saves. Making 2 of those, and then 6 up, ignoring wounds. No, I don't ignore those wounds. One guy dead. So into the assault phase, the intercessor squad is going to charge into my smash captain over here. They're going to have they need a 10-inch charge, but they get +1 because of Guilliman over there. So they're going to looking for a 9-inch charge. Do not make it. Guilliman's looking for an 8 with his +1 to charge into the smash captain over here. Does not make it. Going to spend a command point to reroll that 3 into a 1. He's not making it. And now he is going to charge into my dreadnought over here, fire an overwatch on 5s. Oh, that's right, they overwatch on 5s. So that's going to be 3 hits. Looking for 5s to wound. That's going to be 2 wounds.
2 ups.
2 ups. Ooh, makes them both. And then his charge distance.
I need a 6.
Needs a 6 to get in. Oh, he is way in. And now this Vicatrix Sard is going to charge into my intercessors over here. 5-inch charge. They make it. And then this guy's going to try to charge in. He needs an 8-inch charge to get in. Oh, he is in. All right, so the Vicatrix Guard are going to fight into my intercessors over here. The one guy, he also, when he piled into my Thunderfire Cannon. So here come his attacks into the intercessors. Hitting on 3s. All right, and these are going to be strength 4. So looking for 4s to wound. That is going to be 2 wounds.
These are -3.
2 at AP -3, so 2 6-ups. Make neither of those. 6-ups. Feel the pains. Nope. Feel all the pains. Ooh. So now this guy's going to attack into him.
3s.
Hitting on 3s. That's all hits there. 4s to wound. There's going to be 4 wounds there.
Does more wounds.
That is real good. 6s. Nothing. 6s. Making 1. So 1 more dead and 1 takes a wound. Yep. All right, so now his dreadnought here is going to attack into my drop pod. These are going to be hitting on 3s. Oh, yeah, on 2s. I'm sorry. That's going to be 5 hits. Strength, because he's got Might of Heroes on him, so this is going to be strength 8, so 3s to wound. That is going to be 1, 2, 3 wounds.
No negatives.
No AP, so 3-up saves. Failed them all. 6-ups. Made 1. So now my intercessor squad here is going to attack into the 2-man Victrix Guard over here, hitting on 3s. That is going to be 6 hits. These are going to be strength 4, toughness 4, 4s to wound. That is going to be 1, 2, 3 wounds.
2-up saves.
2-up saves. Fails 1. And then the Thunderfire Cannon. Oh, I wanted to, but no. All right, so that's going to be it for the Ultramarines' turn here. He did kill something. He does hold something, so we got those points there. He also got Butcher's Bill by killing 2 units. He also gets Recon because he's just over the line over here, garnering him his 2nd Recon point. We killed the same amount of units. We both killed 2, and neither of us holds more. So that is going to be it for the the Ultramarines turn here, and that's going to be it for turn 2. So we're going to come back to you after movement phase for the Iron Hands on turn 3.
Come on.
Movement phase here for the Iron Hands on turn 3. My Thunderfire Cannon stood still. My intercessors moved up. My Smash Captain jumping over this way. He has to stay still where he's at. Everybody in this blob moved up. So we've got my my Dreadnought there. We've got the 4-man Intercessor Squad. We've got Pharos. We've got the Apothecary, the Lieutenant, the Primaris Librarian, and the Scouts, all moving up the middle here onto that objective. Over here, I stayed in combat, trying to hold them back from my other squad of engineers over this way. And over here, my suppressors jumped up on top of the building to get some line of sight down this way. So that's going to be it for the movement phase. We'll come back to you with the psychic phase. All right, starting with the psychic phase, he's going to cast Might of Heroes onto my dude bro again. That does go off with the 6. And then he is going to cast Smite into the intercessors over there. That will not go off on a 4. My intercessors are going to fire into his intercessors over there. So hitting on 3s. That is rerolling 1s because of Iron Hands. That's going to be all hits. Wounding on 4s. That is going to be 1 wound at AP -3.
6 up.
6 up. No, that's going to go through. Kill a guy. And these intercessors are going to do the exact same thing. That is going to be 3 hits.
Hitting on 2s.
Oh, I forgot about it. I forgot to put it on. I should have done that. I should have had it because hitting on 2s, I forgot it. But it's got to hurt for me to remember, even though I forgot it last time too. These are going to be wounded on 4s. That is going to be 2 wounds.
So covers 5 up.
2 5-ups.
Negative.
Nope. 2 more dead.
2 damage.
Veros is going to fire into them over there. That is going to be 2 hits. Reroll ones. That's going to be 3 hits. Strength 6, so 3s to wound. That is going to be 3 wounds.
Need 2 5s.
2 5-ups. No, he fails 2. They are dead. All right, my Warlord's going to fire into his repulsor over there. With everything, he's going to give. He gave himself the protocols there, so he's going to have 2 shots with the las cannons. That's going to be re-rolling 1 hit. All right, that's going to be 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. That is going to be 2 wounds.
Looking for 6s, but 5. Oh, 6s because you have
6s because it's AP -4. No, don't go through. So it's going to be 2d6 damage. I'm going to re-roll the 1 damage because of his protocols into a 6. So that's going to be 9 total damage. And then the 2 missiles. That is going to be 2 hits. 4s to wound. I'm going to re-roll 1 of the wounds because I did a hit and a damage. Oh, nothing there on the wound. Here come the 3 suppressors here. The 3-man suppressor squad is going to fire into the repulsor. It's going to be hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s because of Iron Hands. That is going to be 4 hits. Strength 7, toughness 8, so 5s to wound. That is going to be 1 wound. 6 up save. No, takes damage. And the 2-man squad's also going to fire into him over there. Re-rolling 1s. That's going to be 4 hits. 5s to wound. I need that same roll. Instead, I just get the 1. 6 up. No, he's going to take another 2. My scouts here are going to fire into him because why not?
He's got to do it to start.
Yes, the start of shooting. So here we go. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Okay, that's going to be 4 hits. Wounding on 6s, which will also do mortal wounds. No, nothing there. Oh, rerolling 1s because of the lieutenant. That is not going to be a wound. And now my Thunderfire Cannon is going to fire into him over there. Ooh, that's going to be 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 shots. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s. That's all hits. Strength 5, so looking for 5s to wound. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at AP -2.
Cover because I'm touching.
Cover over here because he's touching and he's more than 50% obscured over here. So 4 up saves. Fails 3 of them. Gonna spend a CP to try to save him. No! And he goes down. Does he explode? Oh, he does it. I saw it. I saw the 6. It wanted it, but it didn't do it. Oh, man. These guys are going to fire their pistols into the 2-man squad. That is going to be 2 hits. That is going to be 2 wounds. Makes them both. Into the assault phase now. My Smash Captain is going to charge into his Dreadnought over here. He's engaged in combat with my drop pod, so I need a 5-inch charge to get in. That is going to be in. And now my intercessors are going to charge in. They're in as well. All right, so into the fight phase. My Smash Captain is going to attack into his Dreadnought here. My opponent spent 1 CP for having the damage on him over there. So I'm going to be hitting with the Thunderhammer over here. So he's going to have 5 attacks, hitting on 4s because it's hitting on 3s because it's unwieldy. Rerolling 1s because of himself. Alrighty, that's going to be all hits. Toughness 8, so looking for 4s to wound. That is going to be 3 wounds, AP -3.
5 ups.
5 up saves. Makes 1, 2, 3. That's how you do that. And now my intercessors are going to attack. Rerolling 1s. Oh, Sergeant has a chainsword. Forgot about that. Captain is going to reroll all these 1s. Alrighty. Toughness 8, so I'm looking for 6s to wound. Oh, 6s to wound. Getting 1 wound.
2 up.
He's good. So now my intercessor squad is going to attack into his 2-man squad over here. 7 attacks, hitting on 3s. That is not great. Wounding on 4s. That's going to be 1 wound. 2 up save for them. They're good. All right, so now his Victrix Guard are going to attack into his Thunderfire Cannon here, hitting on 2s.
3.
Oh, hitting on 3s, my bad, sorry. Hitting on 3s.
Oh, I need that again.
He's going to be looking for 5s to wound. Getting 2 wounds, 3 wounds. 3 6 up saves.
-3, so you get
-3. Oh, 2 up saves, so it becomes a 5 up save. Making 1 of them, and then 2 6 up ignoring wounds. No. And then the one guy into the intercessors over here, that's going to be 3 hits. That's going to be 3 wounds.
That guy is motivated.
Woo-wee, he really wants him dead. 6 up saves. Nope, that really wanted it. 6 up ignoring wounds. Ignoring 1 of them. And then he's going to be attacking into my Smash Captain over here. That is going to be all hits.
And then strength 8, so 2.
2s to wound. That is going to be 4 wounds. 4 3 up saves. Failing 2 of them. 2 6 up ignoring wounds. Nope, I feel him. All right, so that's going to be it for the Iron Hand's turn here on turn 4. Third, 4? 3, 4, 3.
Top of 3.
This is the top of 3. So that is going to be the end of the top of turn 3 there. I did kill something. I do hold something. I got another big game hunter. I got recon. And I got an engineer with this squad back over here. So that's going to be it for the Iron Hands here on turn 3. We will come back to you after movement phase for the Ultramarines on turn 3. Movement phase for the Ultramarines. His Victrix Guard are going to stay in combat over here. These Victrix Guard and the Tech Marine made their way up over this way. Guilliman is moving up over this way. Tigurius advanced up over to here. And the Tech Marine and him are moving up over this way, and he is locked in combat over here. So that's going to be it for the movement phase for the Ultramarines. We'll come back to you with the psychic phase. First things first, he's going to smite into my intercessors. That is going to be a 6. I'm going to try to deny that.
Hold on, I'm going to re-roll it.
Oh, he's going to re-roll it because he's got his Tigurius special ability. Into a 10. Oh. No, I'm going to let that one go. Goes for 1 more. 6 up ignoring. Nope, feels it. And then Mighty Heroes onto Rowboat. That's going to go off on a 12. I cannot deny it at all. So, well done.
But moving.
Thunderfire Cannon is going to fire into the 2-man squad over there.
Hitting on, or how many shots?
Yeah, shots. So it's going to be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hitting on 2s because Tactical Doctrine counts as standing still. So these are going to now be strengths 5. So 3s to wound. That is going to be 4 wounds. 4 AP -1, so +1 because they're in cover over there. So looking for 3 ups. Failing 1 of them for what is 1 damage. 6 up ignoring wounds. Keep forgetting that. Oh, with the fill phase! Woo! Guilliman is going to be firing into the intercessors. So he got rapid fire there. So he has 1 miss, re-rolling because of himself into all hits. Strength 6, right?
Yep.
So 3s to wound. That is going to be 5 wounds.
-2.
5 at AP -2, so we got 5 up saves. That is 2 makes, and then 5 up, 2 damage each. So 5 up, feel no pains for the first one. 1 takes a wound. That one is dead and takes a wound. So into the assault phase, Guilliman is going to charge into my intercessors. They're going to fire Overwatch on 5s, getting rerolling 1s because of heavy weapons there. So still no hits. So he has a 10-inch charge, which means that he needs a 9 on the dice to get in over here. Does not make it. He's going to spend his last command point into a 1. He does not make it. You know, Thomas, I have a T-shirt that you might be looking into getting there. And the Tech Marine is going to charge in. He makes it.
Arms on the floor.
All right, so he is going to attack in over here. So we're going to have the servo arms first.
Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s. That's going to be no hits. And his regular punches going to have 1 hit. And that is going to be a wound. But that's going to be a save. And now the 2-man squad over here is going to attack into here. What are you going to? How are you going to divide it up?
I already got engineers, right? So it's not going to matter until next turn.
So now he's got these guys. He can choose. They can either both go into the Thunderfire, or 1 goes into the Thunderfire and 1 goes into the Intercessor.
Let's go both into the Thunderfire. You forgot.
Both into the Thunderfire over here. What's that?
You forgot to fix it.
I did forget to fix it because I forgot that that's what he does. So here we go.
3s.
3s to hit.
And
and 5s to wound. That's going to be 1 wound. AP -3, so 5 up save. He's good. So now my Smash Captain's going to attack into him over here. So he's going to have 4 attacks hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because of himself. That's going to be 3 hits. Strength 8, toughness 7 now because Mighty Heroes is gone there. So that's going to be 2 wounds. AP -3. 5 ups. Makes 1, makes 2. Wow, he is really not feeling like getting hurt by those hammers. And then he's going to activate into the captain.
Yep. 2s.
Hitting on 2s. And then wounding on 3s. That is going to be 2 wounds. 2 3-up saves. Makes 1, fails 1. 6 up, ignoring wounds. No, he feels it. And then these guys are going to go into the 2-man squad over here. That's going to be 4 hits. Wounding on 4s. That's going to be 1 wound. Oh, and he takes it. And then this other Victrix is going to attack into the squad there. He's going to have 3 hits. He's going to have 3 wounds. This guy really is feeling this fight. 6-up saves. No, 6-up ignoring wounds. Come on, I need at least 1. Oh, and I make the 1. So once he killed that guy, he consolidated in and brought in my other squad, who are now going to fight back into that one guy there. So we have 2 attacks each, +3 for the sergeant, +1 for his chainsword. Because they just got consolidated into, they don't get shock assault. Hitting on 3s. Alrighty. And these are now going to be wounding on 4s. Okay. So we got 3 wounds. He takes 1. And now this squad's going to attack into his dude bro.
I spent my last command point rolling a 6 and a 1 charge.
And then wounding on 5s. That is going to be 1 wound over here. 2 up save, you good. All right, so that is going to be it for the Ultramarines here on turn 3. My opponent does control an objective, but he did not kill anything this turn, so that leaves him with 1 point for that. He does have recon. So he does get a point for that, but he doesn't get, what were the other ones that you had? It was recon. Butcher's Bill. I did not get Butcher's Bill and did not get Kingslayer. So he did get another recon though. So at the end of the round, I control more objectives, and I control more objectives, and I killed more. So that is going to be it for the turn. We will come back to you after movement phase for the Iron Hands here on turn 4. Iron Hands movement phase. My Thunderfire cannon stayed still. All these guys stayed in combat. Back over here. This guy got healed up by the apothecary. He didn't have to get healed up, but he's got the Iron Stone back over here. But everyone basically just moved up. Oop, this guy fell back over here. Moved up over here towards Guilliman. Over here, this engineering squad fell back. My Tech Marines moving over here to get ready for the charge. And then these guys stayed still over there. So that's going to be it for movement phase for the Iron Hands. Will come back to you with the psychic phase. So now my psyker is going to cast Might of Heroes onto my warlord there. That's not going to go off on a 4. Yeah, I'm going to spend a CP to re-roll it here. Into a 7, so that will go off. Try to deny it over here.
I have +1.
Gets +1 to Tigerius, so he's looking for a 7 on the dice. No, doesn't get it. And now he's going to cast Null Zone. That will go off on a 9.
I need a 9.
Needs a 9 on the dice. 10. Does get it. It is denied. He's going to fire a pistol into the 2-man squad over here. That is a hit. That is not a wound. Thunderfire cannon here is going to fire into the Victrix guard over there.
Can you roll 11 shots again?
Does not roll 11 shots. Rolls 6 shots. So not quite as good as I have been doing. Hitting on 2s though. Rerolling 1s because of heavy weapon there. That's going to be all hits. Strength 5, so looking for 3s to wound. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds. AP -2. So +1 because they're in cover. So
Storm shields.
That's going to be 1 out, so that's a dead guy. The 2-man suppressor squad is going to fire into the Victrix guard over there. That is going to be 3 hits. That is going to be 2 wounds. Makes them both. And the 3-man squad is going to have to fire into them as well. Rerolling 1s because of being Iron Hands. Wounding on 3s. That is going to be, oh man, 2 wounds. Nails one of them, so that's 2 damage. The Intercessors are going to fire their pistols. Not rerolling 1s because those are not heavy.
Captain.
That is going to be 2 wounds.
Reroll the 1s because of the captain.
Oh, reroll the 1s because of the captain. My bad. So that is going to be another hit. And that's not going to be wounds. So there's just 2 wounds over there. Makes the saves. And the captain's going to do the same. Oh, I think he does. I believe. Are you sure? 1 second. Yep, he's got the pistol there. Very few. I mean, there's usually never a need to use it. And that's not going to be a wound. All right, so now my warlord here is going to fire everything into Guilliman. He's going to be -1 to hit, so he's going to be 3s with the las cannons. That's going to be 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. Rerolling 1 because of the targeting matrix. That's going to be 2 wounds. Makes both. And the missiles. Rerolling 1s because of heavy weapon. So that's going to be 2 hits. Already rerolled the 1 wound, so that's going to be... Lieutenant. Oh, the lieutenant on 1. Thank you very much. That's going to be 2 wounds. Makes both! And his Storm Bolter. That's going to be rerolling 1s. Oh, no, not rerolling 1s because of them there. So that's going to be 3 hits. 5s to wound. Lieutenant. No wounds. Intercessors are going to fire into him. That is going to be 2 hits. That is going to be 1 wound. That's a save. Fieros is going to fire into him. 3s to hit. That's going to be 2 hits. That's going to be 1 wound. Rerolling 1 because of the there. That's going to be, ooh, what's his toughness? 1 second. So we just have the 1 wound over there. Makes it. Snipers are going to fire into him. Rerolling 1s. Okay, not meant to be there. So it's going to be 3 hits. Looking for 5s to wound. Getting 1 wound, rerolling 1s because of the lieutenant. 2 wounds, regular saves. Oh, of course that takes 1. All right, so my Tech Marine is going to charge into the 1-man squad over here. He's in. Alrighty, so that's going to be it for the shooting phase. Or, no, I already did the shooting phase. We already did 1 charge. So now he's going to continue. Get down a lot of talking over here about this. So he is now going to charge into Guilliman over here. So Overwatch from Guilliman.
6s.
6s. Getting 1 hit.
Guilliman.
Rerolling for everything because of himself. Still getting 1 hit.
Strength 6.
6, so 5s to wound. No wound there. His charge distance, 4 inches should be in. All right, so now my librarian is going to charge into Tigurius. I need an 8-inch charge to get in. Does not make it. All right, into the fight phase. At the beginning of it, I'm going to spend 1 CP on cognitive martyrdom to allow them to take off wounds, pass off wounds from him to them. I'm also going to spend 1 CP on wisdom of the ancients to allow him to reroll 1s to hit. So I'm going to have 4 base attacks, +1 for making him a character, +1 for charge, and +1 for might of heroes. So this is going to be 7 attacks now. These are going to be hitting on 3s because he's -1 to hit because of Tigurius giving him that power. No 1s there, so it's just 2 2s that don't hit. So this is going to be 5 hits. Wounding on 2s. Whoa, get back here. That is going to be 5 wounds. He's got 3-up invul saves. If he fails 2 of these, he's dead. Makes all of them instead. Oh no! That one hurt real bad. All right, so now my Tech Marine over here who attacked into him is going to, charged in, is going to attack. He's going to have 2 attacks with his 2 servo arms there, hitting on 3s.
-1 to hit.
Oh, -1 to hit, so hitting on 4s. So that's going to be 1 hit. Okay. Strength 8, so 2s to wound. That's going to be a wound with a fill face. AP -2, 3-up invul save. No! And he goes down. All right, so now my Smash Captain is going to nominate his attacks into his dude bro over here. 4 attacks hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because of himself. So that's going to be 4 hits. Wounding on 3s. That is going to be 4 wounds here. AP -3, so he's got his 5-up saves. Making 3 out of the 4 saves. Oh, so he takes 3 damage. 6 up ignoring wounds, and he ignores one of those wounds, so he takes 2 wounds. All right, so now this Vicatrix guard's gonna go. So one guy's gonna go into him, one guy's gonna go into the gun. Which one are you gonna do first?
On the Sarge.
Onto the sergeant over there. That is gonna be 3 hits.
4s.
Wounding on 4s. Getting 2
wounds.
wounds. I need 6 up saves. No, 6 up ignoring wounds. Oh, I made 1 but failed 1. Oh. And then onto the gun over here. That's going to be 2 hits. Oh no, hitting on 3s. That is not going to be a wound. And then my squad here is going to attack into his dreadnought, hitting on rerolling 1s because of that captain. Alrighty. They are so angry. 5s. That is 2.
2s.
Makes them both. And he's going to attack back into the smash captain.
2s.
Hitting on 2s. That's all hits.
3s.
3s. That's 3 wounds. 3 up save. That is going to be failing one of them. 6 up ignoring wounds. Whoa. No, he fails it.
Kill that guy with.
All right, so now his guy's going to attack into the drop pod over here.
In 4s.
4s to hit with the servo arm.
Strength 8.
That is a wound.
-2 flat 3.
-2. 5 up save. No, that's going to go through. Flat 3. Ignoring wounds. No, I feel them all. 1 regular punch. No wound, though. And now Guilliman's going to swing back into me over here. I'm going to spend a CP for half damage over here. So here comes his attacks. Hitting on 2s. Re-rolling because of himself. Ooh,
Whoa!
not meant to be.
I needed every hit.
And now these are going to be strength, what is this?
9.
Strength 9. So looking for
3.
toughness 8 because of my hero. So 3s to wound.
And I need off the 6 to 6.
Oh, man. Oh, no.
I see.
So
I like what I see.
All right, so those are going to be D3 mortal wounds in addition. But we have 6.
One.
We have 6 5 up, 5 up, pardon me, invul saves. Ooh, making 3 of them. Not quite Guilliman level there. So that's going to be 3 that go through.
So 2 damage each.
So those are 2 damage each. So that's going to be 6 damage from those. And then we've got 3 D3 mortal wounds.
Yep.
Get out of here.
8 mortal wounds.
8 mortal wounds. So we got
14
6 plus 8. 14 mortal wounds.
So you get 6 that you can look out at a time.
So I can look out 6 at a time over here. On 2 ups. So they're all going to be looked out. 5 up, ignoring wounds. I ignored 3 of them. So now I've got another 3.
Go 5 up, 5 up, or
No, just feel no pain. You don't get to save the mortals.
Ignoring those ones out. Pushing those ones off. Ignoring 1 of those.
So 2. That's
So now 1 at a time.
That's 3, right? So you.
I've just got 1. What? Yep, 1 at a time. Looking out. But he dies, so now he's going to have 4
Feel no pain.
feel no pains. But he feels all of them. Alrighty, and that is going to be it for the Iron Hand's turn here on turn 4. I did kill something, and I do hold something, so I do have those 2 points. I also got recon, and I got engineers, so getting me points for those. So that's going to be it for the Iron Hand's turn here. We'll come back to you after movement phase for the Ultramarines. Movement phase for the Ultramarines here on turn 4. He stayed in combat and he moved up over this way. Tigurius is moving up around this way. Guilliman stayed in combat, as did these guys, and then these guys are staying back over there. So that's going to be it for the movement phase. We'll come back to you with the psychic phase. All right, so first things first, Tigurius is going to smite into my intercessors. It's going to go off on an 11. No. I'm going to have to let that one go. D6.
No, bird. 6, baby.
6 wounds.
Get it.
Oh, buddy.
It's gonna turn the tide.
6 up, feel no pains. I make 1 of them, so that means 5 mortal wounds. That's 3 dead guys. And now he's going to cast Null Zone over here.
Oh, Mighty Heroes, I know Zone.
Here we go. Null Zone is not going to go on a 5. Oh, re-rolling because of Tigurius. On a 5 still, not going off. So now the Thunderfire Cannon is going to fire into my 2-man squad over here.
It can fire even when he's in combat.
That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots. Hitting on 2s.
3s.
Oh, hitting on 3s because he moved, but that's still all hits there?
It's hitting on 2s.
Yeah, because it's a tactical doctrine. He's good, 2s.
Of course.
Wounding on 4s, or 3s, so that's going to be 4 wounds there.
3 ups.
3 up saves because he's in cover. Failed one of them. No, feel the pain. And now his Tech Marine is going to overcharge his plasma pistol into my dude bro over there.
Oh, he doesn't have a plasma pistol.
Oh, he does not.
He's got a bolter.
He's got a bolter.
Yeah.
Never mind. No plasma pistol firing into the 2-man squad back there. That's going to be 2 hits.
Strength 4.
That's going to be no wounds. Tigurius is now going to charge into my Primaris Librarian. He's going to be in. So now Tigurius is going to attack.
What do you declare? How are you allocating?
We're gonna
So
attack
they're all on the library.
Everything's going to go onto the Primaris Librarian over there. So here we go. Hitting on 3s. No, those are all hits.
Strength 7.
Strength 7 because of the staff. That is going to be
And rowboat.
re-rolling ones because of rowboat. Nope, so that's going to be 3 wounds.
These are -3.
5 up 5.
3 at -3. All right, so 5 up saves because of the Fieros over there. Making one of those.
These are 2d3. I need
D3
5
damage.
wounds.
That's going to be 6
You gotta make
wounds.
2 5s to stay alive. You got this. You get this.
5 up, ignoring wounds.
I believe in Phil.
I ignore 5 of them. Taking one. I'll take it. And then he's going to start with Guilliman into my warlord over here.
There we go.
Oh, buddy. That's going to be all hits.
Now, wouldn't he
Does
go
not
on?
have Might of
Fours
Heroes anymore.
now.
He's not minded.
He's still mighted. He hasn't had.
My guy's still mighted, yeah.
Oh,
He hasn't
yeah.
come back to his
I need
second.
4.
So
Fours.
4's wound.
And reroll.
Reroll the 1. So that's going to be
4.
4 wounds.
No. No.
You got it?
AP -3.
I mean, no 6s for me.
Yeah, so 5 up invul saves. Making only one of those. So 2 damage apiece, so it's going to be 6 damage.
No, it's flat 3 damage.
Flat 3 damage. Oh, that's right, I don't ignore it. So that's going to be 9
9.
damage. Oh boy, 9 damage. I need to make 2 5-ups for him to survive. Come on, buddy. And I make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 5-up saves. He takes 3 damage. He's still alive. All right, let's see who even knows what's happening now. Here comes my Smash Captain into his dread over here. That is going to be 3s to hit. That's all hits. Looking for 3s to wound. Oh, of course, he gets 2 wounds.
Don't you do
2.
it, Thomas.
Makes 1, fails 1, so he's going to take another 3 damage.
Maybe.
Unless he can ignore some. No, he takes all 3. And now these guys are going to attack into my Thunderfire Cannon. Hitting on 3s.
I need that.
Wounding on 5s.
You did it again.
Getting 1, 2, 3 wounds. 3, 5, AP -5-ups. Making 3 of them! Woo! So now my Intercessor Sergeant is going to attack over here. 3s to hit. It's going to be 3 hits, 5s to wound. That's going to be 2 wounds over here. 2 2-ups. Makes them both. And now his Tech Marine's going to attack in over here. 2 attacks with his claws. That's going to be 1 hit.
A 3.
That is a wound.
-2.
That is not a save. 3 flat damage. 3 flat damage. Yeah, he did. Does he explode? No, they don't explode. They don't explode. He's just dead. All right, so because I'm Iron Hands, I count as double over here. He's going to be at the top here, so I'm going to have 6 attacks into Guilliman over here. 6 hitting on 2s. Oh no, still -1 to hit. That's right. So hitting on 3s. Oh no, that's going to be 3 hits. Wounding on 2s because I've still got Might of Heroes. Oh no, I've just got the... Oh no, is he within 6? 1 second. He's just out of range, so that's just going to be the 1 into Guilliman over there. 3 up, invul save. No, he fails it though. That's going to be 4 damage. And now he's going to be attacking over here. He's got 7 wounds left, so he's still full of himself.
Oh no!
Oh no, getting 2 hits. Nah, getting 1 wound. 3 up save. No! Feel no pain. Feel no pain. Come on. No, he's dead. Oh no! Another Primaris Librarian is going to attack the Tigerius over here. 5 attacks on the charge, hitting on 3s. That is going to be 3 hits, wounding on 4s. Rerolling 1s. That is just going to be the 1.
-3.
-3, 6 ups. Oh no! Lieutenant is going to attack in here. 5 attacks on the charge. He's 3 base, +1 for the charge, +1 for his chainsword. 2s to hit. That's going to be all hits. 4s to wound. That is going to be 3 wounds over here.
And Lieutenant himself.
Lieutenant himself on that one. Sorry. There we go. 4 hits. 4 wounds. Fails 1 of them. And then the Thunderfire Cannon. Oh, it does hit!
Don't kill him.
Oh, of course he does that. All right, so that's going to be it for the Ultramarines' turn here. That is going to be it for the Ultramarines' turn here. We have, at the end of the turn, he does hold something. He did kill something. He also got Butcher's Bill. He did get some more points onto Kingslayer over here, 2 points onto Kingslayer. And he's also going to does have Recon as well. So that is going to be some good points there for the Ultramarines. At the end of the battle round, he did kill more than me, but I do hold more than him. So we will come back to you after movement phase for the Iron Hands on turn 5. All right, movement phase for the Iron Hands here. My Thunderfire Cannon stood still. He fell back out of combat. These guys fell back out of combat with Tigerius. I did heal him with the Apothecary, and I did heal him with Fieros. These guys jumped down over there, looking at them, and my Thunderfire Cannon stayed in combat. These guys stayed out over here. So that's going to be it for the movement phase. We'll come back to you with the psychic phase. All right, so he is going to smite into Guilliman over here. That's going to go off with a 10. Going to try to deny this.
I need a 10.
Does not get it. D3 mortal wounds. Doing 1 mortal wound, of course. And then he's going to cast Null Zone. That does go off on a 10. Oh, it does go off. So he is going to have Null Zone. Shooting phase. We're going to start with these snipers into Tigerius. Rerolling 1s because of them, because of Iron Hands. Not meant to be. So that's going to be 2 hits. That is going to be 1 wound.
3 up because I have cover.
3 up. No. And Fieros is going to shoot into him. That's going to be 3 hits.
5.
That is going to be, that one's cocked.
Lieutenant.
That is going to be in Lieutenant here. Still, that's still going to be 2 wounds.
-3.
Yep.
So 5.
5's because he's in cover. No, he fails both of them. So that kills him. He's out. Thunderfire Cannon is going to fire into his Vicatrix Guard over there. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots. Hitting on 2s. That's going to be all hits. Wounding on 3s. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds over here.
I need to make them all.
Needs to make them all. Ooh, he doesn't. He fails. He did. And then 3 from the 3-man squad is going to fire into his dreadnought over here. So that's going to be 6 shots hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because of being Iron Hands. That's going to be all hits here. Strength 7, toughness 7, looking for 4s to wound. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds. 5 5-ups. He makes 2 of them, so that's going to be 6 damage. 6 up ignoring wounds. Makes 1 of them, 2 of them, so he's going to be taking 4 damage. Now the 3-man suppressor squad's going to charge into his tech marine there, crack grenade. Not going to hit, so they're going to charge 5 inches. And the suppressors there are going to charge in as well. They're going to be in.
You don't even have to roll it.
All right, so now my suppressors, the 3-man squad's going to attack into the tech marine over there in the fight phase. These are going to be hitting on 3s. Not super great.
Super elusive tech marine.
Yeah, seriously. Wounding on 4s. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 ups. Fails 1. And then the 2-man squad's going to attack in. Hitting on, wounding on 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fails another one.
I see one.
All right, so now my Dreadnought's going to go. He's going to have 5 attacks, 4 base, plus 1 for becoming a character over there. These are going to be hitting on 3s because he's still got Tigurius's -1 to hit. So that's going to be 4 hits. These are going to be wounding on 3s.
Actually, no, 14.
Oh, no, strength 14. So wounding on 2s. That's going to be 4 wounds. AP -4. 6 up saves because Null Zone's in effect over here. No, 1-6 there. So he is dead. But he might come back on a 4 up. And that's actually, well, I guess we've still got these to do technically. So we're going to find out in a second if he comes back.
All right, let's do
And I imagine the Vicatrix Guard are going to go right over here.
Damn Thunderfire, their plan has backfired on me so much.
Ooh, no. 2 hits.
Cannon, so
No wounds. The very elusive cannon just jiggling over here. And here comes the cannon. That is not a hit. And the Tech Marine gets to go back. Where are you going to go into? The 2-man squad?
Yeah, he's got his
the 2-man squad.
harness and his 3 fists.
1 harness and the 3 fists. 3 fists into the 1 guy there? Or the 2-man squad there? That's going to be 1 hit. That's going to be 1 wound.
Just kill that guy so I can fist the other guy.
That's going to be a save. And the fist. That's a hit.
2's a wound.
That's a wound.
-2.
That's not a save.
3 damage.
3 damage. Oh, he fell that. He did.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Is Guilliman coming back? On a 4+, he lives.
No CP.
No CP left. No! And Guilliman is down for good. Down for the count. If he had the CP, he would have been fine. But he doesn't, so Guilliman is dead. All right, so that is going to be it for the Iron Hand's turn here. I did kill something, I do hold something, and I get the bonus for holding the middle objective and my opponent's objective back over there, getting me those 3 points. I also maxed out on Recon, and I maxed out on Engineers now. So I am full up. I'm good to go. So we will come back to you after movement phase for the Ultramarines. Moving phase for the Ultramarines. These guys stayed still back over here. He moved up around this way. He fell back out of combat, and that's it. And these guys stayed back in combat over here. So that's going to be it for the movement phase. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, so into the shooting phase, the Thunderfire Cannon is going to shoot into my 1 suppressor over there. He's going to have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots. These are going to be hitting on 2s. These are going to be wounding on 3s. That's going to be 1 wound. Oh, but he fails it. 6 up. But he ignores it with the fill phase. Now his Tech Marine is going to fire everything into him. We're going to flame first. It's going to be 4 shots. Wounding on 4, so that's going to be 1 wound.
-1.
AP -1, so 3 up because he's in cover there. He's good. And then he's going to supercharge the plasma pistol. Or the plasma. That's going to hit. Oh, that is going to be a wound.
This is -4 because it's assault.
AP -4 because it's assault, so 6 up save. Show me that, Phil, first. No! And then we have 2. 6 up, feel no pains. No, he goes down.
Missile.
Now this guy is going to fire. He's going to fire 1 twin las and the missiles into my Tech Marine over here, and then he's going to fire 1 twin las into my suppressors over there. So here we go with the 2. What is he going to do first?
Missiles.
Missiles into the Tech Marine.
Missiles hitting them.
Not going to hit on those. And then we got the las into the Tech Marine. That's going to be 2 hits with the las, 2s to wound. That's going to be 1 wound. AP -3. +1 because he's in cover means he's got a 4 up save. And he makes it. And into the suppressors. Not going to happen. Because he's Ultramarines, this guy here is going to throw a crack grenade into him. That's a hit. That is a wound.
-1.
But that's going to be a save. And the fight phase, Vicatrix Guard into my Thunderfire Cannon. Getting on 3s.
This is it.
Wounded on 5s.
Happening.
Here we go. Getting 1 wound.
So many ones.
Don't make the save. And I don't ignore it, but he just takes the 1 wound. And that's going to be the end of the Ultramarines turn here. He did get a kill. Does not hold anything. Does have recon. And that's where we're going to call it. So, it is an Iron Hands victory. Oh, man, there were so many pivotal points. When Guilliman just super stuck all of his saves in that first round of combat, And then when he kept making all the saves against my Smash captain over here, oh man, that was brutal. But then to throw it right back at you over here, I had my guy making all those 5-up saves and this guy making all those feel no pains. Oh man, it was beautiful. This was a ton of fun. Dice were going crazy. We were going crazy. Everybody's going crazy. An awesome time. So these were obviously very super competitive lists. I think the one that I was actually using my opponent's army, and this is the one that he took to LVO and went 5-1 with. So yeah, you can see it's a very strong list that does a lot of fun, cool things. And it was kind of fun to be able to play it with the Iron Hands, just seeing what they can do when you have like a really souped up list with them, because I'm used to being on the other end of that one. So it was cool to be able to do that. All right, so I hope you guys have all enjoyed this. I certainly have. I have been Phil, the Glacial Geek, as always. My opponent's been Thomas, and until next time, have fun.